Hi everybody, welcome back. Kevin here from Ridgeline Consulting and Coaching. I want to talk a little bit today about something that I think that many of us deal with, some of us to a much larger extent. Do you feel like sometimes that you don't measure up, that you're an imposter waiting for someone to find you out, and that you don't deserve the good things that might be going on? I spent much of my early adult years like that. Low self-esteem. Did not really understand what it was, did not understand what to do. Obviously, if I don't know what it is, I can't fix it. Through a lot of years of mentors and coaching and even a little bit of therapy. And let me just say that the therapy part of it kind of focused more on the past and why, and, looking at all those minute details and looking to resolve every single of those issues, or at least as many as possible. The coaching, the mentoring, that more talked to me about what could I do to, change how I felt, and what could I do to view the world and me differently. And one of the first things I learned, it was kind of like a revelation to me, but, I asked one of these mentors, well, what do I do to, make it so that I have good self-esteem? And the answer, much to my kind of like, I was a little taken aback, but the gentleman said to me, Kevin, you do esteemable things. When you do esteemable things, you raise your self-esteem. I didn't really understand it. I thought it kind of was a like no duh kind of answer. But over time, I understood that by saying I was going to do something and then doing it, completing a project on time, helping someone and doing it without expecting something in return. All of these things were little things that started to build that self-esteem. And then as I got into more coaching, they helped me to understand that, by writing stuff down, I would write stuff down, what were my victories. And when I started writing victories down, that reflected on me and taught me that I was able to do good things. And I did do, in fact, many wonderful things, and in fact deserved happiness. That to me was the core for low self-esteem, as I didn't feel like I deserved to be happy or to have the good things that the world has to offer. And by learning, by recognizing that I could not change this on my own and asking for some outside help, whether it was through a mentor, a group that I belonged to that had some mentors, or by an actual coach, I was unable to kind of facilitate this change on my own. But through coaching, I was really able to step out of the low self-esteem. Now, this is not to say that I don't occasionally have bouts of it today. I still do. It's an issue that's ongoing. It's something that was imprinted, I guess, when I was very young. And so it's there. It's up in my brain, but it doesn't have to control me today. And that is the miracle of the whole building your self-esteem. And I don't have to react in a way that is negative. I can think it through and then take action appropriately. Just recently I had a minor, well, maybe a major issue with, just not feeling myself, feeling out of sorts, feeling like I was failing. And I was able to see what was going on, and within a couple hours of time, through some self-introspection and then speaking with someone else who was close to me and knew intimately of my struggles with this, I was out of it. And I knew that tomorrow would be another day and I would be able to go forward. So anyway, that's just a brief little synopsis of dealing with low self-esteem and something that a coach can help you with. someone that has a little bit of training that can ask the right questions and support you on the way, not necessarily dig up all of your past, but to briefly look at it and say, hey, this may be a reason why we do these things. Can we change our thought process about that? And coaching is a great way of assisting us in building esteem. And that's, to me, one of the most important things that I can do as a coach, is to help folks recognize that they belong in this world, that they deserve all the good things that life has to offer us, and that they are worthy of the life that they have. Anyway, that's enough for now. Thanks so much for taking a few minutes to listen. RidgelineConsults.com is the website. If you liked any of the content in here, please click the subscribe button. Leave comments, questions, whatever you desire. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time. Thanks again.